These aren't your rest stop, gas station, deep fried, cardboard tasted jalapeno poppers. These are next level. Wrapped in bacon, stuffed with sausage and cheeses, cooked to perfection goodness that you aren't gonna wanna miss. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about what's going into these jalapeno poppers. First off, we've got 2 pounds of jalapenos, 16 ounces of cream cheese, 1 pound of ground sausage, some shredded cheddar cheese, and a pound of bacon. As soon as you decide you're gonna make these, you gotta take the cream cheese out of the fridge so it can go ahead and warm up a little bit. It's gonna help a lot down the road, trust me. All right, now you need to grab a sharp knife, a cutting board, and some rubber gloves. Once you get all those, start cutting the tops of your peppers off. I just go through and cut the tops off of every single one right off the bat. Once you've cut all the tops of your peppers off, go ahead and slice down the middle long ways. Go ahead and cut all your peppers, and then let's go on to the next step, which is gonna be pulling out the seeds and placenta. Everybody knows what seeds are, not everybody knows what a placenta is in a pepper. What that is the white stuff that holds the seeds. I don't really care for the taste of that. Yes, it does hold a lot of the capsaicin, which is gonna give the jalapeno poppers heat. But if you want some hot jalapeno poppers, keep watching this video and I'll show you guys later on how to kick up the heat a little bit. So what we want right now is just halved jalapeno peppers that are completely hollowed out and empty. At this point, we're ready to brown our sausage. Nothing special, just put it in the skillet, heat it up, get everything brown, and then throw it in a mixing bowl. All right, remember how I told you to take the cream cheese out of the fridge? This is where that's important. Now go ahead and add your cream cheese with your sausage and stir that up. If you leave it in the fridge and try to mix this cream cheese, it's gonna take you all day and your arm is gonna be on fire because it takes so much energy to stir that cream cheese. Once those are all mixed up, go ahead and sprinkle some shredded cheese in there. You can put as much or as little as you want in. This part's just kind of personal preference. Now at this point, this is where you can kick up the heat a little bit without getting the bitterness of the seeds and the placenta and the jalapenos. What we can do here is put in some hot pepper powder or maybe cut up some habaneros and put it in the mix, just whatever we want to. At this point, we can put into the mixture and just mix it in real well. And it's gonna taste a lot better and the heat's gonna be a lot better than what it would have been with the placenta and the seeds. All right, now get a baking sheet and wrap it in tin foil. Now fill each one of your peppers with this mixture that we've made. I stuffed mine pretty full, but this is totally up to you depending on how big you want your poppers to be. Once you got all your peppers stuffed, go ahead and take your package of bacon, open it up, and then cut all the bacon in half. We don't need full pieces of bacon here, so let's go ahead and use half. Wrap these half pieces of bacon around your jalapeno poppers. And then what I like to do is when I start getting to the end, I kind of start counting the amount of jalapenos I have left, and I compare that to how much bacon I have left. And I normally can get 4 or 5 peppers here that I can wrap with the full piece of bacon rather than just a half. If you like your bacon, definitely pay attention to that. Hey, real quick, if you like this video, go down and hit the like button, so that way that'll tell YouTube that you like the video, and then YouTube will show it to other people who might also like the video. So these are ready to be cooked now, and you can do that in a couple different ways. First way is obviously you can put them in the oven at about 300 to 350 degrees and let them cook that way. You can put it on just a normal barbecue grill, about the same heat level there, or you can do what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna be smoke them. I'm going to put them on my smoker at about 300 to 350 degrees. I'm gonna check back in on them in about 1 hour. Now that it's been about an hour, I like to add some barbecue sauce. I just kind of spread it on over the top, and I don't do this in the beginning because I don't want the barbecue sauce to burn. So I put it on about an hour into it so that way it can still cook but not just get burnt. All right, it's been about an hour and a half total. It's been about a half hour since we put the barbecue sauce on. And this is what they should look like at this point. And at this point, you've got the jalapenos that are cooked. Everything is cooking well together, but there's only one problem, especially in a smoker, is this bacon isn't crispy. It's kind of mushy and floppy, and I don't like that. I'm taking the baking sheet inside. I'm gonna put it in the oven under broil for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna watch that bacon really carefully. It's gonna crisp up real nice, and that's gonna finish these jalapeno poppers off really nicely. Our jalapeno poppers are done. We are ready to eat. Here's the final product, and I'm so excited to eat this. So I've made these a lot of different times, and every time I get just as excited. I make them for Christmas parties and stuff, then I'll put them on the stove, and they're pretty much always the very first thing to go. I never make enough, and I think that's gonna be the same tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and start now so I can get back out there and eat the rest of them before everybody else does. Okay, now I'm gonna try to do this without making any nasty chewing sounds. Jalapeno popper. Oh man. So where I started them in the smoker, you get that smoke flavor, but then I finished them under the broil in the oven, and that really kind of hardened up that bacon and kind of caramelized the bacon slash barbecue sauce. And so you get this, first you get like this really sweet, just awesome flavor, and it's followed up by the sausage and the more savory flavors with the sausage, the cream cheese, the shredded cheese. Oh man, that's so good. I promise you, if you make these for a party, friends, family, they will be appreciated. They're seriously so good. Okay. Oh, I love these. Okay, all right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you guys to watch this video right here that'll show you how to make Sriracha salt. This is Sriracha infused salt, and it is seriously so good. My wife loves Sriracha hot sauce, and this is kind of the perfect condiment for her to put on everything.